Hi guys, it's Pixie and welcome back to my channel and to more Knights of the Old Republic. So, if you haven't seen the previous episodes, boom! We are a Jedi Guardian actually. And guess what guys, guess what? Let me show you. Me and Jerk match! I found my, my old lightsaber. It was just over there. Caked in dust, but I gave her a little clean. But yes, we match, so that's kind of cool. I just wanted to show you guys that. As you can see, I've given Mission my old armor. She can wear it because now that I'm a Jedi and I have force powers and shit, some of them are restricted by armor. Like Force Valor, for example, said that it's restricted. I think most of them are restricted by wearing armor. Regardless, I'm just gonna have to wear my clothes because I don't have any cool Jedi robes. We brought Canderous out. We booted Karth out the team. He was being really moody with us for some reason. Maybe we'll go speak to him later and see what's up. But yeah, he's just being a little bit moody. So we told him to go back to his ship, and we asked Canderous to come out, and we've given him Davik's old armor and his visors, looking very cool. Canderous Ordo. Anyway, he is wearing Davik's visor, right? Yeah, he is. But yeah, there you go, guys.
Sure.
That's what we got. You know what I might do actually? I might see if we can. Yeah. Actually, something very important that I completely forgot to do, and I'm absolutely so sorry that I didn't do it sooner. But now that I remembered, Canderous, what do you look like with your clothes off? Oh. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, look at his tattoo. Oh. Alright, that's what Canderous looks like in his undies. You also have a level up, so let's do that level up. I don't think we need to give him something about Davik's visor. Oh shit, I just read it like 5 minutes ago. I don't remember. What it says. It says something about giving whoever wears it improved power blast or like master power blast. I think I made this up. I don't know, but let's just give him toughness. Yeah. What does it say? Oh, bonus feat improved power blast. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
Sure.
Well, maybe the next level you can get the best power blast ever. All right, let's head this way before we go do our final trial. Because we did the Jedi trials, we passed them both, easy peasy. But now we gotta go cleanse a grove of some evil. We have Kratos Yerkel here. You must be the one I've been hearing about. The new recruit, as it were. Jerk Star Strider, I think they said. Oh shit, I skipped some dialogue. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Kratos Yerkel, proprietor of the general store here on Dantooine. Not much to look at now, I'll admit, but I'm on the ground floor. I mean, look at this planet. Majestic fields, rolling plains, wide open terra firma. Once word gets out, we'll have settlers and tourists. Bro. Yeah, I didn't come here to listen to the evil rambling of Zerka Corp, I bet. What can I do? Oh, yeah, just... Can I... Shut the fuck up. Carol! Carol Carr. That's more like it. That's more like it. Whatever the fuck that was. I wasted my voice I wasted my voice. I should have done it on this guy instead. Explore my inventory at your convenience. Sattler families have purchased all my droids. I have many upgrades and other wares for purchase. Okay. Oh shit, look, he's got robo parts. We can slap all of these onto T3 and we can just let him loose into the wilds and he can just put down every single Cath Hound and whatnot. Let's see what you have for sale. My goodness. Just talk. Oh shit, you got Bazak cards? Mission. Oof. Mission, he sells Bazak cards. I'll give you a little bit of pocket money if you want to buy some. Otherwise, if I see that my money's disappeared, I'll know where it went. We have Jerc and Katla's assault rifle. Oh my goodness. Jerc and Katla wanted to make a big noise in the galaxy. If it was the screams of his enemies, all the better. This weapon was his favorite because it shared his adaptability. Okay. Nothing that I'm really looking for. I thought I'd take a peek anyway. I thought maybe we could buy some implants to pop on these people. I think I left an implant on Bastila, but I can't get to Bastila at the moment because she's with the Jedi Council. We have Deez right here. Welcome to the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine. I do not believe we know each other. My name is Deezra Lur Jada. You may call me Deezra. You must be the new apprentice Master Zar is training. I hear you are progressing at an astonishing rate. How are you finding your lessons? Easy. I'm looking for crystals to alter my lightsaber. There are caves here in Dantooine. Yeah. Thanks. Jigga boogie 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 to you too. Wait, hold on. There's someone else that we gotta speak to. Up here. Oh my god. Could they not have found, like, another, like, model or anything? I'm just speaking to, like, 4 brothers. 4 Twi'lek green male brothers. This is Lur Arcasolas. Greetings, sentient. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Sure. Only if I get to ask you something in return. As you desire, though I suspect there is little information I possess that would be of use to an off-worlder such as yourself. I represent a human citizen of Dantooine by the name of Rindil Ort Salem. His ranch has had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. Will Canberra say something about this? His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have news of her? Her name is Sasha. Somewhere in Icewind Dale, perhaps? Oh god. Okay, do you actually, believe she's still alive? It is not customary for the Mandalorians to terminate their captives. It is my hope Sasha has escaped or been sold into slavery. If so, I may yet locate her. No idea who you're talking about. Oh, that's too bad. And my question. I'll keep an eye out for your girl. Are problems with the Mandalorians common on Dantooine? Fuck. I understand they are, though I know little of the history behind this conflict. Someone native to this planet could tell you more. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for your girl. I would appreciate that, sentient. Alright. We'll keep an eye out for little Sasha or big Sasha. She was taken as a girl. She could still be a girl. She could be grown up. We don't know. We don't know. But we'll keep an eye out for someone for Sasha. Okay. Let's before we head out? Let's go this way. I think there might be some, excuse me! Do you not know who I am? I'm Jerk Starstrider. I finished the classes in like a few weeks. How long did it take you? Like 3 years? Oh, don't you stop. I've got a lightsaber now. Do you have your lightsaber? I don't think so. Oh, it's Sola. You can look of a seasoned Pizak player about you. Oh, heck yeah. Not right now though. I'm on trial. I've got to, I'm doing business, but maybe later? Ooh. Yeah. And then, oh, who's this? It's Alan. Alan Metalli. Oh my goodness, guys. We, at some point, are gonna be in for a ride.
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council, not some servant. Please leave, or I shall be forced to tell the council of your rude behavior.
Go tell them then. See if I care. Okie dokie. We picked up some med kits and some antidotes. Yummy. Ooh, let's speak to this droid. Maybe we need permission to get out of here.
The council has decreed you may come and go as you please.
Thank you. Okay, guys. Let's go through to the courtyard. This is gonna be so sentimental. It's gonna be a walk down memory lane. Let's go.
Arlen Matali likes to lord his wealth over the rest of us. What I wouldn't give for him to eat his own words. His son seems like a nice boy, though.
Whee! Oh, look at that go! It's like a flying manta ray or some shit. I love it.
I don't understand why the Jedi Council are hiding here. Shouldn't they be helping the Republic?
Please do not disturb me. I have pressing matters at hand.
Okay. Oh, look at it, guys. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. It's not much, but it's something. This used to be peak graphics back in the day, okay? Back in the ancient days, this was it. This is all we got. You know? I appreciate it for what it is. Alright, get out of my way, dude. Let's speak to Nemo.
It is good sometimes to stop.
Whoa,
and reflect on
Nemo,
the
why
beauty
is your
of
loincloth
nature
doing
and
that?
the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with?
Why is your loincloth? I'd like to know more about you.
About me? I am truly flattered. What is it you wish to know?
What kind of name is Nemo anyway?
The importance you put in a name is misleading, young one. You, of all people, should remember that. Is there something else I can help you with?
You saying something about my name, old man? Jerk Starstrider? I have a question about Dantooine.
Very well. What is it you wish to know?
Master, what do we know about, I know about this, but let's ask.
Ah, yes, those caves. Those caves are dangerous for the unwary. Kinreth spiders infest the places.
Oh, I
They
forgot
are
about
attracted
that.
by the colors and heat given off by the crystals, I think. It is a pity. Those caves are strong with the Force. Is there something else I can help you with?
I was given a task by the council?
Indeed. What is it you would like from me?
What do you know of the Tainted Grove?
The council has told you nothing of the grove?
Nothing. No.
Then it would not be my place to explain its significance. But as the light side can be embodied in living beings, so can the dark. The grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Cathhounds. They may be agitated by the power in the grove. Is there something else? I hope your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
Thank you. I'm sure it will be. It's Gar and Rilka.
Greetings, friend.
Hey.
I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
Yeah, they're waiting for you now.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Master Jedi.
You should go check
Stay
them out.
here, Rilka. I'll be back in an hour or so.
Yes, dear. Good luck.
Don't say that jerk sent you. Okay? Say it was Nemo. Say it was Nemo. Hey, girl.
I hope the Jedi Council will listen to Gar. If
What?
they don't, I don't know what we'll do.
What's he gonna go talk about? Gar? Don't judge me. Oh.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
What are you talking about?
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter.
You should have protected her better. And you call yourself her father.
And what am I supposed to do against a dozen Mandalorians and Duros? Nothing. There was nothing I could do. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
You didn't try to stop them?
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
I'm not a Jedi yet.
But you have been accepted into the Order. Yours is the authority of the Jedi. I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Arlen Matali likes to lord his wealth over the rest of us. What?
I hear that the Sith tortured Jedi prisoners until they give in to the dark side.
John? Ooh, we have Knee here. Yes, you are a Jedi. I'm grateful that your people harbor me in my time of need. What happened to you? I'm a victim, a refugee, yeah. I fled. I flee from my world once. Oh, fuck. They scour the continents, boil the oceans. Sith are bad. I run here, find the Jedi already unknown. They take me in, one left for a billion, yeah. The Republic fights, but does not win. Not you to blame, of course. No, the Sith are strong and destroy those who would oppose them, yeah. Sorry, it's getting like really hot in here, and I'm just like, my brain's lagging behind. I'm not like registering the words on the screen, and then they don't really come out right from my mouth as well, as you guys have probably noticed. You might give something back? After my flight, all I have left to give is my thanks, which your order gladly has. Okay, and then let's see. Are you guys just going to talk about Alan?
Those damn Mandalorians have been raiding farms all over this continent. The Jedi won't do anything, so where does that leave us? Arlen Matali likes to lord his wealth over the rest of us. What I wouldn't give for him to eat his own.
Eat his own what now, lady? Eat his own what now? I loved how that just sort of faded away at the perfect time. Jeez. We're done talking to everyone here, I believe, so let's go. We have Elise. Elise is over here.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see?
What? Can you turn your bike engine off? I can't hear you. Your companion?
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped?
Could it have been calf hounds?
Cat hounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No. It must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Could it have been open from the inside?
Well, yes, it could have. But he had no reason to run away. His programming...
A droid?
Well, yes. He is a droid. But he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
What exactly do you use him for again?
He is a personal assistant droid.
I see, okay.
My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life.
Oh, I see.
As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound. Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me.
So this isn't just a droid. It's her companion. And maybe she's just a little bit too attached to it because it's from her dead husband. Look, if I happen to see him, I will send him back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
I know you're banging the droid. I know. I know. It's Adam LARP. Greetings, fellow sentient. I noticed that you're not heavily armed, or at least not heavily armed enough. Please allow myself to introduce myself. I am Adam, a simple merchant with a much noble purpose. Purpose? Yeah, purpose. The settlers and noble humans of Dantooine have been plagued by cat hounds, raiders, and other fearsome troubles of late. It is much, much too sad to see these things happen to such people as is. Therefore, I have made this my mission to be. Your mission? You're trying to sell me something, aren't you? Oh, we smell it, alright. To overcome their troubles, they must be able to defend themselves. Therefore, I shall offer the highest of quality of weapons at the lowest of low prices for them. I am here offering you much in the way of weaponry at low prices. Do you happen to have any maps of the area? Yeah. What areas would you like mapped to? I'm afraid I do not have all areas of maps though. I'd like the area south of here. 2 credits? Bargain, I'll take it. And then... Well, I don't need a map of this area, I don't think. I'll explore it. Let me see what you're selling. Whoa, you got Cassis Fett's battle armor? What the hell are you doing with that? Adam. The most wanted man in known space. Famous for killing the captain of a flagship Republic frigate of the Battle of Jaga's cluster. He is presumed dead. Rightio. Ooh. Alright, we've got some grenades and mines and shit, and then we have some dope-ass armor here that we definitely do not have the budget for. No, 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 no. We do not have the money for that. I spy. I see you over there. I see you up there, up to no good. Guys, check this out. Force Valor. Do you like that? It felt a little bit tingly. That's the buff. Let go of me, Canderous. Whoa, Canderous! What happened? Did you guys see him fly across the screen? He shoved Mission out the way. Are you okay? Oh shit. Alright, you scare me. Wow, that doesn't last very long, does it? Alright, bring it on! You want some? Let me test my lightsaber out. Alright, guys, you ready for this? I'm ready. Alright, I'm gonna get the one on the right. Blast that one. Help out mission. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Ow! Ow! Mission! Oh god. Ow. I'm okay though. That was very cool and fun. Okay, we have some more Kath Hounds. Do I have my force jump? Shall I jump this one that's sleeping? This one? Can I see it? Alright. We should be able to just do this, right? This? Or is it the other one? No, I think we need the other attack. Oh no, there we go! Whoa! Oh my goodness! So fun! Alright, let's throw a grenade. Oh shit. Help me out, team! Oh! Oh, Canderous! Ignore that one, help me out. You'll be okay. Please. Mission! No! Run away, girlfriend! No, what's funny from this? It's the freaking Kath Hound with its tongue out and jerc flipping behind him. Okay. She's like, mission! Don't worry! I'm coming to save you! In the butt. We did it! Uh-oh. Whew! That was a lot of them. We don't need to heal Canderous. Yeah, see, he's just kind of healing on his own. We just leave him to it. He'll sort himself out. He doesn't need a med pack. He's Canderous Ordo. Gosh. Damn. That was funny. Oh, it was funny to me. Alright, let's let's save. Okay, so I can see that there's like some sort of Kath Hound meeting going on over there. I think that Kath Hound is like busting out some dance moves or some shit, and the others are like just not interested. Look at him. He's throwing it back. Anyway, let's go. We're gonna go south. We're not gonna go that way. Clearly they're busy. We are gonna head to the Metali grounds. Wow. And I see likely some Mandalorian raiders. Let go of me, Karth. I mean, Kandra, sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe I do kind of miss Karth. It's just something's weighing on my mind right now. I just don't understand why he's just so assy with, like, all of us. So, remind me, guys, to go and speak to him and see what his problem is. Alright. But yes, I think those people... Let's hide behind this tree and take a look. Yeah, they seem to be maybe Mandalorian raiders or farmers or some shit. I don't know. Let's do what we need to do so that we can become a full-fledged Jedi Padawan bitch, and let's go to the Grove. Oh my god. Oh no. Can we... Here, we're gonna have to just, plasma grenade this one, and then I'll maybe throw a concussion grenade, and then you can throw a frag grenade. Yeah. Whee! Whoa! Like fireworks. Okay. Alright, some of them are stunned, thankfully. Mission, I'm probably gonna want to move you a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, go in, do that. I want to keep you safe. Oh, well, my plan failed.
It's gonna be...
Don't worry.
Well.
Mission, can you take out this little baby one, and then we can just fuck up these big ones.
Die!
Die already!
Oh, this is the map that we bought. Oh, here's the ancient grove. All right, we have to head this way. East. Let's go. Oh, it's Boluk. I remember this. Apprentice, your arrival here is well timed. What do you want? I am Boluk, a Jedi from the Enclave. I was sent by the Jedi Council to investigate a killing that took place here a few hours ago. Communication does not pose a problem, as both the suspects and I speak basic and Huttes. I was going to handle this case myself, but now that you are here, this could be an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate how well you have been learning your lessons at the Academy. Oh! Okay, can we not do this another time? Though you're not yet a full Jedi, perhaps you could assist me in sorting out the truth from the lies. Alright, what do you want me to do? Listen to the stories given by the two suspects. I have brought an information retrieval droid with access to the archives both at the Jedi Enclave and the planetary capital. Oh shit, this is a murder. I will use my wisdom and experience to offer you some guidance, but I will not solve the case for you. Okay. Consider each man's account and check the facts with the information droid. Once you have gathered all the evidence you think you need, run through the possible scenarios with me. Okay. And if I don't... Okay. According to the accounts of the participants, these three men were out here in the field together earlier before the clouds broke. I find that very odd, for most people would seek shelter indoors when the sky is filled with dark storm clouds as it was earlier today. But that is not the most puzzling aspect of the case. The dead man, KotOR Netic, was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. A rifle was found lying near his body with bloodstains on it. It has been sent back to the Enclave for analysis. 2 other men were found at the scene when I arrived. One was Handon Gold. He was unarmed. The other was Ricard Lussoff. He was carrying a hunting laser. So it's Handon's gun? Both men say they did not do anything and that they came across the body, but both could also accuse the other. Obviously, there is more to this than... Okay. So they're accusing each other. Is there anything else I should know? There is one last thing. When I arrived, Handon was holding his side and Rickard was favoring one of his legs. You would do well to remember this as we progress through the case. Okay, so Handon side, Rickard left. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, say no more. I got this. Alright. Yeah, so here's Handon Gold, and he has his hand on his side. That's how I'm gonna remember. And then Rickard, he leg hurts. Guys, I know that there's a murder mystery going on right now, but can we just appreciate the music? Skank. Okay, let's not go too far. Sorry, I was just looking off into the distance. Jeez. Alright, let's take a look at the body. KotOR Netic, he got shot in the back. Okay. Let's speak to the droid first.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help you with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on KotOR Netic, Ricard Lussoff, and Handon Gold. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic.
Oh,
Is
you've
there any
examined
information you require?
Yeah. What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about these planes.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Kath hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by Kath hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
Alright, so it's not weird and out of place for people to be walking around with blasters out and shit, you know?
Very well.
Okay. Alright, Handon. I'm gonna get up and personal. Oh shit. Sorry, did that scrape you a little bit? Tell me the truth, Handon.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
No.
Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man KotOR lying on the ground, dead.
Did you see the killer?
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
What happened to... Okay, I was gonna say, he seemed fine. Isn't he the one that, like, seems to have, like, some sort of injury going on? And you with your leg, Rickard?
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handed standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handed to the prison he belongs in?
Is there any other information you need? Very well.
I want to discuss the murder. Very well, we should start at the beginning. If we find the truth behind each piece of the puzzle, we will no doubt resolve the case. Handon said that he was nearby and heard a shot and ran over, only to find Calder already dead. He said Rickard came out of the shadow of the rocks holding a blaster in his hand. The shadows of the rocks. Rickard said that he was hunting Iriaz, saw one through the glare of the sun. It is possible that Rickard may have shot Calder accidentally and Handon may have found the body, but that seems very unlikely explanation. It is more likely that at least one of them is lying. Obviously, one of these men is not telling us something, but where does the truth lie? I don't know yet. Hold on. Alright. You.
How can I be of further assistance?
Alright, let's, you're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
So, what do you want to know?
Baluk said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
Obviously, Handon is lying. Fat people always lie. That is a novel assumption. The degree of corpulence in an individual has not been significantly scientifically linked to honesty, and I find your adherence to that belief remarkable. It does not, however, constitute evidence. If you're unable... No, it was just a joke. It was just a joke, Baluk. Listen, I know who is lying now. It's Rickard. There's no areas for him to hunt here. Wait, it's cloudy and there's no sun glare. Yeah, well done. It was very cloudy this morning. If it had happened as Rickard said, the sun would not have been visible at the time of the killing. He seemed to have caught Rickard in a bit of a lie. Yeah, dude. It seems I was correct in assuming you could help with this case. This lie doesn't prove Rickard is guilty, but I think you have taken the first step in unraveling this mystery. We should proceed on to the next point. We need to find a motive for the killing. Maybe you should talk to the men about the relationship with the victim. Oh my goodness, there's more guys? Oh no, don't you two turn away and pretend you're not here. Wow. Wow.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you're gonna do that. Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy. Right.
How can I be of further assistance? I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you killed him. Yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? Of course, of course.
And let's speak to the droid.
Is there any other info?
What can he tell me about KotOR and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gold. Is there any other information you need?
Fucking Handon, Gold, Mister. Oh, I don't like speeders. I love running. I'm all about that fitness, and I'm just not big on speeders. Huh? Huh? Lying piece of shit. And then what about KotOR and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there have been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
Alright, that seems like enough of a motive.
I will be here to assist you.
Alright, they went on like a speeder one time, but that doesn't mean shit. But, like, Deadman, like, cheated him out of some business, and that's a fair motive. Yeah, I want to discuss the murder. We know Rickard lied about the sun blinding him while he was shooting, but we need more information to go on. Let's examine the relationship of each man with the victim. Handon told me you barely knew the victim. On the other hand, Rickard and the victim were business partners. However, according to Rickard, they got along quite well. On the surface, neither man seems to have a motive for killing KotOR. Listen, Handon is lying. He rented a speeder with KotOR. The Southwood Company's record did say that KotOR and Handon have rented a land speeder together several times. This shows that he did, in fact, know the victim, but this hardly counts as a motive for murder. I'm afraid I can't accept your judgment on this point. Supposition does not equal evidence. No, let me try something else. Listen, I was just joking. I was just joking, Baluk. Rickard is lying. They had a fight over business matters, and he is kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. So is this whole situation. Listen, I'm in the middle of my trial, goddammit. Can we wrap this up? Perhaps we should now focus on the murder weapon itself. You might want to see what information the witnesses and the information droid... Okay, about the blaster. Alright, gotcha.
Is there any other...
Yeah, can you tell me about the weapon found at the
We
scene?
cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to KotOR.
It's
Is there
because
any
it
other
belonged
information
to
you need?
Holden. Obvi.
How can I be of further assistance?
You knew Calder better than you admit. You rented a speeder with him, huh?
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you
Murder!
it isn't. I dislike Calder
Killer!
too. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Murderer! You better come clean!
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands.
I
was
did
just
not
out running,
expect
trying
that.
to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How...
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course.
So, what do you want to know?
You thought Calder was cheating you!
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it, but there was bad blood between you.
Right.
Oh.
So,
Okay, what about the weapon found on the body?
that blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used.
Liar.
Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Liar.
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
What if it was,
Right.
What if it was, poor dead Calder's, blaster?
Is there any other information you need?
Is there a report of Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be...
What do you keep lying to me for, huh? Lie to me again.
How can I be of further assistance?
You wanted to kill Calder for having an affair with your wife!
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh, Mark. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Neddick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course.
I want to discuss the murder. The last bit of the murder. Listen, the blaster is Handon's. He lied about it being stolen. So we have caught Handon in a lie. Interesting. But I think we need one final piece of the puzzle. There was a blood sample on the weapon that had been sent back for analysis just before you arrived. Perhaps you could inquire with the information droid about it. If there is anything else you need, Baluk.
Is there any other information you...
Tell me about this blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not KotOR's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from
That's
that
because
sample,
it's
other than the
hand-ons.
fact it did not belong to KotOR. Is there any other information
They wrestled, as you do when you're about to get murdered.
I will be here to assist you.
And he must have, like, taken a bite out of, like, his side or something. It didn't belong to the victim. This is surprising. So the blood must belong to one of the suspects. But which one? It's Handon's blood. Why do you believe that? He's clutching his side and I don't trust him. Handon has been moving oddly since I arrived. Perhaps we should examine him a little more closely.
Hey, what are you doing?
There is blood. Handon appears to have suffered from some sort of blaster wound to his side. It seems there is only one likely scenario. Rickard killed Calder for cheating him in business. While shooting Calder, he must have also hit Handon by accident. I don't know. I think they're both guilty, honestly. Honestly, I think they're both yeah. A bold conclusion, one most people would not arrive at. But we are not like most people. We are Jedi. But what possible motive could Handon have for wanting Calder dead? He was jealous of Calder's good looks. Handon admitted that Calder was having an affair with his wife. Yeah, well done! Both men had a reason to want Calder dead. This is my theory of this morning's events. Both men knew Calder would be out here this morning and each plotted to kill him. Handon found him first and shot him because of the affair Calder was having with his wife shortly after Rickard arrived on the scene. From a distance, he saw Handon and thought it was Calder, so he shot him in retaliation for the credits Calder cheated him out of in his business. Handon would have dropped his blaster, the one we found at the scene covered in blood. He probably thought Rickard was going to kill him, so he called us, hoping he would convince us it was Rickard.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
That is enough. The culpability of both of you in the murder and attempted murder of Calder Netic is evident. Additionally, Rickard can be charged with aggravated assault and attempted murder of Handon Gold. Oh shit. I place you both under the arrest of the Jedi Order and will escort you to holding facilities in the Jedi Enclave. Wow, I just did this guy's work all by myself. You have done well here. It is obvious you have been studying your lessons carefully. I'll be sure to inform the Jedi Council of your performance in this little test. See ya! May the Force be with you and all that. Oh my goodness. Well, we did it. We came out here to do our trial, and we ended up solving a murder mystery. And I'm very uncomfortable in my room right now. It's very warm and there's no circulation whatsoever. So I think I'm going to end the video here, guys. I'm sorry that we haven't gone to the Grove yet. We did that though. And I was correct. I got it right. It was both of them. They both were involved. Right. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And yes, I promise in the next episode we will finish our Jedi trial and we will head to the Grove and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!